All right. So, oddly enough, like I can feel and I can hear. And they even told me when it was time to go. Isn't that amazing? Understanding. Excuse me, guys. It's not all over my nose. We are on a journey to finding out who we truly are after all of the mess and not really knowing who you are all of your life, and just, excuse me, really kind of going through and just really not being aware or being in touch with feelings or self, and get into a space in life where it's truly just about you and finding who you are. You have to definitely go deep into the shadows. And when I say shadows, I mean the bad places, to kind of get a understanding of what type of foundation you has been laid or established by you to get through all of the mess. But listen, y'all gonna have to forgive me because the tears and the snot. Like, just definitely get into a place where I can go through and process, understand why I've always been the way that I am, closed off, not letting people in. And I definitely appreciate those that have stuck with me through the years and all of my mess, and still love me even when I didn't love myself or didn't feel valuable. Like, I definitely know now that I got some shit to work on. And this is a part of working on that shite. Like going out and being alone and hearing reaffirming within self all of the things that we definitely need reassuring, and not necessarily looking for it from the outside. So this is definitely a journey of understanding who I am and why I am, and kind of rebuilding. So understanding the work that has to be done is the biggest thing. Like, and not shying away from the negative emotions. Like, understanding that I have to feel this stuff in order to rebuild. So I kind of corrected somebody the other day that was really on he kept saying reinventing himself, and I'm like, you're not reinventing yourself, you're evolving. But the realization is, like, we definitely have to. Those of us that have been with the shits all of our life, we have to reinvent ourselves. We have to kind of tear down all of the walls and rebuild the foundation and get to who we truly are, so that we can definitely do what we're truly intended to do here on this earth. So tapping into those emotions and seeing the effect that it's had, how I never processed them. I never tapped in and really felt and wrote out the things that I felt. And definitely understanding and reaffirming to myself that that's not me. Although I experience those things, I don't identify with them like they're not who I am. So once you empty out all of the gunk and the smudge from all of this stuff and clean up, you have to now go into, what do I fill it with? Like, so making sure you're not going back to those old thought patterns which created those behaviors. Yeah, it's kind of where I am now. So as I go on this journey, I'm definitely going to share more. But for the first time in a long time, I feel like I'm here. I feel I'm definitely interested in what's next. So thank you for allowing me to share in your space. And know that the work is worth it. Because I'm just getting started and I feel a change already, so I'm ready to go on this rebuilding, reinventing, loving me. So if you're in a space where you just feel like you're just there, I definitely implore you to go somewhere and sit down, and whoever your traumas or issues are attached to, definitely write down. So for me, I wrote down mother. I wrote down all of the things that I experienced, my perception of her, what I felt like she was or was not, and my dad, the same thing. Because for me, that's where I have to start, my parents. Wherever you have to start, wherever you kind of get to understanding who you are now, what was that built on? Who was that centered around? Like those people that ran your lives. And kind of going in and writing down what I felt from what they didn't provide or couldn't provide. And then reaffirming to myself that I am beautiful, I am loved, I am amazing. Like, yeah, I am. I am powerful. I am all of that. So go in and actually kind of write out the things and sit with them. Like, allow yourself to feel them so that you can get a better understanding of what the foundation is, and identify the areas that you need to kind of go in and cleanse. And everybody does that different. So for me, prayer, sitting and meditating, journaling, and going through this process is definitely the cleansing for me. So making sure I'm not sitting in those emotions. I feel them now. I know where they came from. I know who they're attached to, and kind of replacing those ideas, thoughts, and emotions with good, positive love. Definitely have to reinforce the love. So yeah, amazing experience. Just me by myself, just out somewhere for, I think I've probably been out now for about an hour. And I feel really good about where I'm going. So as I continue on this journey, I'll definitely share more. It's like I can see, if that makes sense. So all of you ladies and gentlemen that kind of need to do the work, I implore you, do the work, because you're worth it. You definitely are. No matter how old you are, like, you're still here. So do the work so that you can enjoy and be the best version of yourself that you definitely should be. I think that's what life, this journey is about. It's about experiencing things, but being the best version of yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off and go home and kind of probably play some music and just get into my day. Love you guys. And again, thank you for being here, taking up space in your day. Lots of love to you guys. Have a wonderful Saturday.